Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought that I should do a little Q&A question thing. I've seen this DCP tag go around on TikTok and my friend told me that I should do it. So I have a bunch of questions up here on my computer, in my notes, and we're going to see. If you people don't know me already, hi, my name is Inez. I am 19 years old and I am going to be moving from Brisbane, Australia to Orlando, Florida in less than 8 days now, which is crazy because like I remember counting down from day 50 being like, oh my gosh, it's so close. Since my last video, we've actually found out a lot more. So I now know my location, I know my role, my roommates, my living situation, so you're going to get to know that very soon. But let's jump into the questions. So I have them all up on here in my notes, so I'm going to open them now. Okay guys, so the first question is, how did you hear about the program? So I was on the Disney, I think it was the Disney Dreamboat back in 2019. I was in grade 9 at school and I was on a holiday with my family. We went to New York, Disneyland, and a Disney cruise, and I went up to the teens club just to like see what it was like, and I met this guy called Brandon, I think his name was. I don't really exactly remember who, but he was from Brisbane and I was from a small town near Brisbane. Oh my gosh, how are you working for Disney? I didn't think you could work for Disney unless you were from the US. And he was like, oh, I did this program that Disney runs for Australians called the Disney Cultural Exchange Program. Kind of like forgot about it after a bit. Like after that I was like, yeah, I know I want to work for Disney, but kind of forgot like the name of it, how to get onto it. So that's how I found out about it originally. More recently I remembered it existed because I went to a in-person audition for character performers, face characters and dancers at my uni, and the head of Disney careers was there, Roy, which, oh my gosh, he's the sweetest guy ever. Guys, if you do the Disney College program, you have to meet him. He's the sweetest. Like, he is such like the quintessential Disney worker. Like, love him so much. And I came back in as they were about to do the second round and I was like, Roy, how do I get into the DCEP? Like, I want to do it. And he told me that the only way I could get in was by doing it January, and it was currently like August, and I was like, oh, I want to do it in 2026, so like I'm not ready to move yet. And he was like, well, you're not qualified to do it then, so you have to do it in January next year. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. When are the interviews? And he was like, yeah, the interviews are tomorrow. So I had to go to my head of department at uni and be like, hey, I'm not going to be able to be here tomorrow because I have an interview for Disney. And she was like, oh, okay, just make sure you're back as soon as you can. So we had two other friends who went with me to the interviews, Michaela and Ashley. It was over at QUT, which is like a uni in Australia, and there was an interview session and an information session. So the information session was first, where they told you about the program, like the living situation, costs, etc., working for Disney, and then the interviews were like 5 to 10 minutes long, and my interview was so much fun. I had Roy, the other guy there was Victor, and he's amazing too, and it was really just so much fun. Like, it just made me so much more excited about the program. Okay, so this next question I've kind of already answered. It's specific to how was the interview process. So I went to the uni in Brisbane and we went to the information session. I met a bunch of people there. There was around like 15 of us at the session. The two heads were Victor and Roy. Victor is actually head of Disney casting for all the different things. So like Disney World, Disneyland, Hong Kong, Shanghai, cruise lines, everything. And then Roy is the head of Disney careers, so he travels around usually going to all the different parts of Australia and New Zealand for the interview process. The first question they asked me was what my favorite Disney movie was, my favorite Disney character. There were questions like, you understand like what you'll be earning, living situation, when you would like to move, what experience you have, what your list of preferences were. So there are different roles you can have. I put entertainment first, which is like performing. Then I put character attending, so you work with the characters like Minnie and Mickey Mouse. Third, I put photo pass, so that is like taking photos, working around different Disney parks with guests and characters. And I think after that I put merchandise and attractions, because I love rides and the costumes for merch, like, they're stunning, so love them. But overall, if you're going to a Disney interview, do not be stressed out. They just want to get to know you. Like, it's honestly so much fun. I left that interview like so overjoyed and excited. So that's question number 2. Question number 3 is, how did you find out you got accepted? So mine's actually quite a funny story. I was on holidays. I was overseas in Europe, in Barcelona, and it was around 3 p.m. and that day we had no internet or power because our Airbnb, the power had gotten tripped. So we were stuck at the Airbnb doing nothing, and we're like, okay, let's just go for a walk. I knew that my acceptance was coming out soon, and I was like checking my phone every day. I'm like, I'm not gonna look at it, and I wanted to record my reaction. But we were out on a walk, and we were walking to like a grocery store or something in Barcelona, and I got an email that popped up on my phone, and it literally like popped up in my notifications as I was walking, and it said, congratulations, Disney programs. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I think I got in. And my mum, my dad, and my little sister were there, and they're like, what is it? And I was like, I got into Disney. That was my acceptance story. It was really chaotic and fun, but yeah, just so much fun. Question number 4 is, what is your preferred role? So I think I already listed my preferences of roles, but number 1 was entertainment, because I want to eventually get into the entertainment side of Disney World. Like, I'd love to be a performer there and do performing, because I just graduated from my musical theatre diploma at uni here in Brisbane. But I wanted to do entertainment. I was like, I don't know whether I want to do photo pass or character attending, because I just want to work with the characters. Like, I love that. And currently here in Australia, I work as a party princess, but I also do photography with my own photography business. And yeah, so I actually found out my role. So my official role, of announcing it now here on YouTube, is I will be working in photo pass at Disney World's Magic Kingdom. So I get to watch the sun come over the Disney castle every day. I get to hang out with all the characters. So I honestly could not be more thrilled. Like, I got one of my dream roles. So I am so thankful for that. Yeah, I'm gonna be working in photo pass at Disney's Magic Kingdom. The next question is, how did I find my roommates? So when I went to the interviews, I actually didn't know about all these different Facebook groups and stuff. And I had a friend go, have you joined the Facebook groups? And I was like, there's Facebook groups? So I've joined at least 15 of them now. I don't know, there's like buy, swap, sell ones, there's Australian, New Zealand ones, international ones, all Disney World employee ones, Disney Cultural Exchange Program ones. And on those, basically when you get your lease, you can like post your numbers, like your building area and like your level, and then from there people will message you asking your room number, and you can try and link up with people. I was fortunate enough to link up with one of my friends who's going with me, so I'm linking with my friend Ashley. We are in a 2x2 with 2 other American girls, and they are lovely. We've made a group chat already, and we've called, we've been texting. They're actually currently driving to Orlando right now because they are moving in on the 6th, and Ashley and I move in on the 13th. So they will be there when we're already there. So much fun. But yeah, so I have found my roommates. I found them on Facebook. So that's the best way most people find that. Either that or on GroupMe, which is another like little app that a lot of Disney employees use to communicate and work and stuff like that. The next question on the DCEP tag is, how many roommates did you want? I was a bit confused because I think all of the housing complexes for Flamingo have 4 people. So that's just like 4 roommates, but I did want a 4x2 originally, which is my own bedroom, shared bathroom, but I have a 2x2. So that is shared bedroom, shared bathroom. So that's the type of room I got. The next question is, what am I going to miss most on my program? I obviously am moving to another country. I'm gonna miss all my family. I'm going to miss all of my friends that I've made in Brisbane. I'm actually having a going away thing to say goodbye to all of my friends and family soon. Yeah, I'm also gonna miss the Australian food though. Like, I've been to America quite a few times now. I'm very lucky to have been able to go overseas already. And Australian food and American food is so different. Like, obviously I'm gonna get used to it after a while, but I'm gonna miss Vegemite. I've already packed a jar, so hopefully that can last me a little while. I'm gonna miss Vita Brits. That is like my favorite food in the world, and they have nothing like it in America. Vita Brits or Wheat Bix. It's like a little breakfast cereal, but that's what I'm gonna miss most. My friends, family, and my breakfast cereal. Next question is, what is my favorite Disney park? My all-time favorite Disney park is Magic Kingdom. I just love the princesses and everything. But second to that, I love Hollywood Studios. I am obsessed with the Tower of Terror ride. And the next question is, what is the first thing you want to do there? And the first thing I want to do there is go to Tower of Terror. Like that, it is my favorite ride in the world. I've already told my roommates, I'm like, we're getting on it. And some of them are like, no, I'm scared. I'm like, no, we are going on Tower of Terror. So that is one of the first things I'll do, as well as doing more princess meet and greets, because when I've gone overseas before to Disney, I haven't had as much time to meet princesses and do meet and greets, because I feel like I'm always in a rush to go places and do things. So I want to meet as many characters as I can and take as many photos as I can, because I love documenting things. I'm going to be filming a lot of YouTube videos, so you're going to be seeing a lot of me on here. The next question is, what is number one on your bucket list? Anything else on my bucket list? Like, obviously going to the parks and like meeting princesses. I'd love to like resort hop and like go to different resorts. I also at least once want to go to New York, because I want to go see some shows, do some training, maybe some dance classes in New York while I'm there. But yeah, that's my bucket list question, I guess. Number 11 is one thing that you hope to take away from your program. I would love to just like make new friends. I'd love to learn new skills, especially working in PhotoPass, like working for the Disney company, being trained specifically with their cameras, just everything about it. I have always loved Disney since I was a little kid. I went in like 2011, I went in 2016, 2019, 2022. Disney is just my whole life right now. Like, I love Disney. I'm just excited to learn and grow and work. Eventually I want to work on the cruise line, so hopefully when I'm finished my 12 months I can go on to there, but I'll just see where life takes me. So that is all of the questions for the DCP tag. Let me know if anyone has any other questions. I feel like I've just been rambling to this camera for the last like 20 minutes, so I'm sorry if this is very long. If anyone would like to see like a packing video, what I have in my bag, an airport vlog, let me know, leave a comment. And also do not forget to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications, because I want to make sure everyone is updated on my life at Disney. So that was my DCP tag. Thank you to my friends who all sent me these questions to do. And yeah, 8 days until I move countries. I could not be more thankful to be able to do this program and do it with such amazing friends and amazing company. It's going to be so hard moving, but I cannot wait until I'm over there. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!